my daddy's story, I think it's more correct than what she's put out there.
Okay.
All right, so what the deal was is that several men from this community, Soda Springs community, right here, got on their horses and they rode up to John Brown's house at night.
That would have been Elkmont Springs there, or like southeast
I
Giles
think
County.
it was Elkmont Springs, okay?
Okay.
They knocked on the door, got him to open the door, and when he opened it, they went in with guns. And they told him that they knew he had money, and if he didn't show them where it was, they were going to kill him and his family. So he went into the kitchen, and there's a cabinet in there called a pie safe. You know what a pie safe is?
Mm-mm.
That's it.
Okay.
All right?
The Wikipedia page for Pie Safe.
In the bottom of that pie safe, he had a cast iron pot. You know, like you
Mm-hmm.
cook roast in, you know.
Yeah.
And it had a bunch of gold coins in it. Okay? So they got the money, said they had bags. They put his money in their bags. And they went out to the barn and had him get a horse and saddle it. And then they rode to that other guy's house,
That she's mentioning, that she's talking about.
I guess. My daddy never knew who the other man was, okay?
Okay.
But he said that the other man was wealthy.
Okay. So the other guy being the Kern family.
Kern, yeah. So they got Kern, they did the same thing to him. Then they made him get one of his horses and saddle up and come with him. And they rode back from wherever Kern lived, rode down the Mooresville Road over here, got down to about even with where our house is, okay? Or like behind Dale's house over here.
South of Black.
Huh?
South of Black Road.
South of Black Road. And there was a man who lived there by the name of Rambo. And so they stopped at Rambo's house. Rambo had a big oak tree in his yard. They threw a rope across that tree and hanged that other guy,
Kern, Mr. Kern.
Kern. Well, then some of them started feeling guilty about what they had done. So there was protest. And some of them wanted to hang John Brown, but the majority of them didn't. So they took a vote. They voted to turn him loose. So they kept his horse and saddle and everything, and they told him to hit the road. So he started walking north on Mooresville Road. And the story that we know was he was more than just a few yards. He walked a long ways, and when he got down in the bottom, do you know where that creek crosses Mooresville Road?
And so what's the creek called?
Piney Creek, I believe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's Little Piney Creek.
Yeah, that was it.
Kind
So
of crosses up by Upper Fort Hampton. Or is it south of that? You thinking south of Hatch or Thatch?
Yeah, south of Thatch. In between Black Road and Thatch.
Okay.
All right. So, when he got close to that creek, there was woods there around the creek. And he heard horses coming, and they were on the run. And he got off the road and got into the woods right there and hid. And he stayed there and watched them ride by. And he said that he could see them, and it was all of those who had voted to hang him. So he stayed hid for a while. Then he waded the creek, but now he stayed off the road. He went up through farms and fields and made it all the way back to home. And then when he got home, he took his wet clothes off and dried them, and told his family what happened. Then I think he didn't go to that other guy's house. He sent word to that other guy's house, sent somebody, and they told him what happened. So,
and who did he say were the men that took his money? Didn't he identify families? Or no?
He didn't. He didn't have been identified. Well, then, years later, when, after my great-grandfather, John Milton Brown, had died, and my grandfather, Lee Andrew, was living here, this was his farm, Mr. Rambo over there sent word to Lee Andrew and said, "Hey, I know who the men are that robbed your grandfather. Okay? And if you will come over here and talk to me, I will tell you who they were." So Lee Andrews said, "I'm not going to go. I don't want to know who they were because I'm afraid that it's some of the people that I have befriended here." So he never went.
And Rambo was his first name or last name?
Last name.
And do you know what decade that would have been? 1860s, 1870s?
It was after the Civil War, probably 1870s,
Okay.
or maybe even 1880s, I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Is there any other differences in that story, I guess?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what I just told you
Is everything?
is what I've been told.
Yeah.
Okay.